Why, hello, human beings. How you doing today? My name is Karan Williams, and welcome to my channel. Now, today we're gonna go ahead and talk about JTech like before. Now, I told you, JTech, you can't stop my free speech, and you got to hear what I got to say. So I hope you check this out because I'm not done. So we're gonna go against your live video that happened today earlier. I wasn't in it, but I was just listening to it while I was working. So I just want to go ahead and check it out. So imagine me to criticize you. And again, like I always tell everybody, do not send any hate to JTech. Don't do any of that. We're not like him. We always going to show the respect that we do. So also JTech, do not even try to false flag this channel because I will fight it because my voice will be heard. If you want to, you can always criticize me any way you can. Now, we're going to go ahead and talk this video about what's going on because I heard that you made a claim, so I'm going to go ahead and debunk it real quick because apparently you can't do enough research. You do a couple clicks, you see the first thing you see, and that's all you do. But we're going to talk a little bit more about the video today. So chill out, relax, grab some snacks, and let's get into the video. So we're right here at 23 minutes, about 24 minutes into the video, and this is his channel. If you want to, go ahead and check him out, but I'm really not going to go through his whole entire 3 hours of live streaming because all he does is live stream. He talks to his own community. He don't like to hear anything negative about him, and he do anything that he can to either get rid of you, don't want to hear you, and anything that he validates is correct. And I'm not going to lie, he is very irritating. I saw some of his debates, and they're not debates. It's him with his group talking to other people. But let's go ahead and watch this video. So let's get started.
But I'm going to keep it up because it's probably a question we have to ask. They're banking everything on Game Pass, and as we are in the month of June, it makes me wonder, should they stay the course? Should Game Pass continue to be their last resort? I have been told for going on 3 generations now of how much money Microsoft has, and that being a factor in them beating PlayStation. And over the last 2 complete generations, that actually didn't happen.
Okay, you can go and ramble on through this, but he's talking about should Xbox or Microsoft should still go on with this Game Pass, like they've been doing lately. And honestly, yeah, they should go on with Game Pass because it's another market share for other people. People still play games. I could play games with my brother because he owned an Xbox and he played like Call of Duty and stuff. And he bought me Call of Duty for Christmas, and I really do appreciate him buying it for me. And I tried to play a couple times, but I'm not really that good. Even with keyboard and mouse, I'm terrible. And I think it's a good deal. There's another option to buy other games because you don't only got Steam, but you also have Battle.net. You also have League of Legends where you could buy, Riot Games. You also have, the Epic Game Store. If you care about the Epic Game Store, you got so many options that you buy games. So everybody could play games. Now, with that being said, that's what makes a gamer. It doesn't matter what games you play. You can play any games you want and you're still a gamer. I'm not a type of person where I'm going to gatekeep anybody just because depending on trophies or achievements and stuff, because I don't care about achievement. I just care about trying to spend my time playing games. I think I want to skip a little bit because he did make some claims and I want to try to find it. So give me 1 second. Okay, so I came to a part where he's talking about E3. Now, I know he's been selling some E3 shirts that he made himself, but he's talking about something about legal action and stuff like that, which don't know if that's illegal or not, but is their name, it's whatever. But anyways, he's talking about E3 and Game Pass, so we're gonna go ahead and get into this part right here. It's gonna be a lot of editing, but I'm doing it for you, and let's continue with this.
What's going on, everybody? It is good to be here, but this is a serious topic. The reason why we're talking about Game Pass is because E3 is next Sunday. I did get some words on a personal matter of the baby shower. The baby shower is not going to interfere with me covering E3. The baby shower is placed in August, so I should be all right. The only thing coming out in August is Kenna, but I can skip whatever. I think the baby shower is gonna be on a weekend, so I'm good. I can cover Kenner if it comes out during the week. But yeah. We're still on for covering E3 in place of the Sunday show. It will still be called the Sunday show, but it would be called the Sunday show E3. So we will. I'll be making a
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to skip through this because it is boring right here.
graphic for that. Man, Battlefield 6 hype.
Okay.
Late on that one. Prep man, Battlefield 6 hype. Let me get a spoon, because I got.
Okay, JTech. A little bit of tips. I know I'm brand new, but you can't just stop about what you're saying, because I'm learning this while I'm going. You've been on YouTube longer than me. You've been doing videos longer than me. I'm surprised you still got as many followers as you got, because you're not growing like at a fast pace. But what do I have to judge? But you're not staying on topic. You know, you say you're going to say something about E3, and you're not saying it. You said something about Battlefield. You got to stick to topic. Even though if you grab your spoon for your meal, you have to stick to the topic. I know a lot of stuff go through your head and everything, because a lot of stuff go through my head when I try to have a conversation. But how are you doing it? It's like you've been doing it for longer than I am. Like, I'm trying to grow as a person, and I think I know how I'm going to do stuff. So you have to, you know, stay on topic, man, because it's hard to pay attention to you. I'm just going to get to the part where I got kind of irritated because he's saying something that he thinks is true, but it's false. All right, everybody. So we're right here where he's going to talk about the PC and where I feel like he's wrong, and where his opinion, it had to be challenged. So I kind of stopped right here in the beginning a little bit, because there is some stuff I do want to talk about Nintendo. Even though I do own the Switch, I didn't buy it. My mom got it for me because I helped her move from one state to another, and she offered to buy it for me, so I got it. So I didn't pay for the Switch. My mom did, and pretty much I own it. I enjoys it. I enjoy it, and I own it. That's like the only console that I actually will play. So let's continue with this point.
Handheld, you could plug into your fucking TV. I am excited.
So I want to run this a little bit.
That shit's approaching, or I think it was 80 million, but I guess it's almost 90 million. That shit's approaching a 100 million console system sold. I don't want to call it console because it's basically a handheld. You could plug into your fucking TV.
Okay, so he's talking about the Switch, where he called it the handheld that could plug into a TV. Okay, he does think that, but honestly, to me, I think it's a console that he could take and play on the go. So to me, is a console to him is a handheld. You know, I'd rather play it more on the TV. He probably want to play it on the go, but that's fine, because that's what a Switch is. It's a hybrid system. I play on TV or my monitor, which I got a brand new monitor. It's amazing, and he might as well play on the go. That's just more of him, more of me. Fair enough.
I am excited for Nintendo's event. I want to see everything they're going to do and everything they're not going to do. I expect achievements or some sort of trophy system. I expect them to mature a little bit enough. You know?
Okay, so he wanted Nintendo to do achievement or trophies. I can see why a lot of people want the achievement and trophies. Me, I don't care about that at all. Like on my Steam, I got some achievement. I'm like, okay, But that doesn't make you a gamer to collect all of it. If I'm just going to sit there and play a game, I'm going to sit there and play a game. I'm not worried about collecting a lot of stuff. I'm just going to sit there, play the game, complete it, and be done with it. Now, I haven't completed a lot of games. I just never had time to, finish it. So that's just more of that situation. That's why I play a lot of games that really don't have a heavy story, because I could just get in there, play a couple games, and get out. But let's continue.
Because they're making mature people
the
money.
best Nintendo, but you know what you're gonna get for Nintendo. You know what you're gonna get?
What?
Another Mario game.
Well,
You're asking for too much.
I know I'm asking for too much, but they acting like adults. They charging $60. They're not dropping the price of their console. So you gotta act like a fucking man. We gotta treat you like a man.
What do that have to do with them selling games for $60 and keep their console at a $300 price, or with the Switch Lite a $200 price? If you don't, that doesn't make it any better. There's some people out there who don't have the money, and you just say, go ahead and save money. What happens if somebody can't make that money? What happens if the only system that they could afford is a Switch? You want to shout them down? No, they could only afford a Switch. What happens if they only have like $200 and they could either get a Switch or use PC? That doesn't make you a man or a boy. That doesn't make you anything. That's just, you got to think of trying to invest your money somewhere. Just because you buy a lot of PlayStation, JTech, and I know you bought a lot of PlayStation. You buy the PlayStation 4, you buy the special edition and all that stuff. I know you do. Just because you say put your money to the side and buy more console, that's so anti-consumer. What happens if somebody only could buy one thing? They probably need to buy a computer for their home, and it only costs $200. You're not thinking like that. You're thinking, are you going to be a gamer? So yeah, Nintendo can charge whatever they want. That's their own company. If they want to drop the price tomorrow, that's their choice. So don't tell them that they're making a big man move.
Right? You're not a baby.
Yeah.
Just because you throwing temper tantrums and you crying all the time doesn't mean you're a baby.
What did that have to do with selling a game? You don't make any sense, JTech. That doesn't make any sense.
That's craziness right there, man.
It is crazy.
We had this fake outrage for $70.
I'm going to tell you right now, do not be surprised if some of the games on the Nintendo Switch Pro are not playable on the older models and they're $60 or $70.
JTech, do you work with the company? You don't know anything. Your knowledge at the moment, you're guessing. I'm not going to guess. They could do whatever they want. That's them. I don't even think a Switch Pro going to come out, or a Switch 2 or whatever, because I don't know. I don't go off of rumors. I just go ahead and sit there, and if it get announced, it get announced. So JTech, just because you trying to put everything together, like your chat saying Nintendo charge $60 for a 10-year-old game, let them charge $60. So what? That's not your business. You don't work at Nintendo. You don't work at PlayStation. So whatever they do with it, they could do whatever. I think it's dumb that they charge the $60, but that's not my decision.
Don't be surprised. It's going to be a real fucked up thing that Nintendo about to do, but I know that even they can get away with it. Because if you create a more powerful system to keep up with the PS4 Pro and Xbox One X, or the PS5 and Xbox Series X, there's definitely means that there are going to be games that developers are saying, okay, yes, we're going to finally give you this game. You got a powerful system, but guess what? We're not downscaling it just so you can play it on the Switch. That shit's going to be $70.
How do you know, JTech? You cannot say that, because technically, let's take your logic real quick. You got If that's the case and it's going to cost $70, then why is Xbox selling their games for $60 while the PlayStation selling for 70? On paper, Xbox is way stronger than PlayStation, but their game is still $60. So where's the logic in that situation? You don't know, JTech. So don't say nothing that you don't know. And plus, I don't know. If they charge $70, that's fine. I'm just going to be more smart about my money.
That shit right there is gonna be $70, and then I'm
You
gonna
know
want to
what?
know what
You
the
ain't lying.
conversation is then.
This is the Microsoft fans complaining
Oh
about
no,
that
it's
70
not
bucks.
even that. It's a lot of PC fans, but like I exposed them yesterday, they're willing to pay.
They don't buy games.
Exactly.
They download it. They pirate the game.
We don't buy games. Okay. Give me 1 second because apparently you made a claim. Give me 1 second. Okay, everybody, we're in my Steam library, and let's go ahead and see what game I pretty much pirated, and the games I haven't even bought. Village. I could play it, and guess what? I bought it. Who cares about my trading cards? I don't care. Who cares about whatever? Oh, I bought this. Let's go ahead and Among Us. I bought this. I just have to reinstall it, but whatever. Dead or Alive 6. Oh, look at that. I bought it. Yes, you can play for free, but I got like all the characters because you gotta buy it. Doom Eternal. I bought it. Paladins was free, but guess what? I wanted all the heroes, so I went and bought the the Founders Edition. So technically, I bought it at $15 actually. Outriders, I bought it. I actually tried the demo. I liked the demo, so I went and bought it. I got to play a little bit more. Never had the time. What else? What else? Most of these games was like free, but I did buy games, JTech. I don't pirate games. Yes, there's some people out there that do pirate games. Guess what? Console pirate games too. So don't put the piracy on us. As you can see, the Xbox could pirate the PlayStation games too, but that's part of the consoles, and you're part of the consoles. So yeah, pirate games too. Let's continue.
That's what I was saying. You know, like they have these graphics cards that are out anywhere between $1,000 and $3,000, and I now understand. I had an epiphany yesterday. If you're paying anywhere between $1,000 to $3,000 on the latest and greatest graphics card, a lot of PC fans came to me. They were like, "Oh well, that's not the ES." I was like, "Yeah, bro, yes it is. That was an official chart. That's the MSRP rating. So those were like $2,000.
What did you go to? New Egg? Where's okay? So this is what he was talking about. I'll be right back. Okay, so we're on JTech channel, JaytechTV 4K 60. That's funny, but he got PlayStation logo shirt. The video I'm actually responding to. The truth hurt. What truth, JTech? What truth? You don't bring evidence, and if it's evidence, it's not the greatest. So he brought this. My PlayStation Digital cost me $426. Now I know why the PC Master Race doesn't like to buy $50 games, because they have no money left after buying the latest and greatest graphics card. So he looking at NVIDIA's GeForce RTX 3080 Ti pricing, doesn't show any information whatsoever about the website and everything. So you got the GeForce 2559, 2559, 243, blah blah blah, whatever. All this right here. JTech, I got it better for you. Let me go ahead. Yeah, up here these are PCs, but how much does the NVIDIA 3080 Ti cost? Now that the street price of the RTX 3080 have slayed about $200 per month. It launched a 300 RTX 3080 Ti flagship price at $1,199.99. That's the price of the 3080 Ti, JTech. Let's go ahead and look at another one. Let's look at the 3060. Not the 3060 Ti, but the 3060. The cheapest one you could find. So with the NVGA GeForce RTX GT, will sell for $329. So there we go. Let me take your logic into consideration. Okay, so while these PlayStation fanboys over here being salty, while my GTX 3060 cost me $329, I think they're salty because they can't spend enough money to pay $1,189.95 on a PlayStation 5. You see what I could do, JTech? Just because it's Newegg is like eBay, but retailers. You can have third-party sellers sell the stuff on Newegg. You got third-party sellers sell on eBay. Look at that, $1,199.95. So that point that you just said is irrelevant. On the market, this is $500. With the non-diskless drive, it's $400. Don't lie to people, JTech. Just because those prices are inflated, those are people buying the cards and reselling it. Scalpers, JTech, they did to your PlayStation, they also do it for graphic cards. Quit lying, JTech. You're a liar. And prove me wrong. I just showed you that it costs less than that. Scalpers are a thing. Remember that. Let's get to the video. We're back at the video. We're going to continue this a little bit, and I think I'm just going to call it a video.
Oh, 3080s, RTX 3080s, right? But the latest and greatest is the 3090s. Those motherfuckers are like 3,000 up.
JTech, let's type it in together. All right, JTech, we're going to type it together. How much is the RTX 3090 retail? Yes, right here. These are what you call it? Use eBay scalper. This is also a scalp price. But let's go down. Yeah, I understand. These are expensive price. But let's go down just a little bit right here. How much does a 3090 cost? Price and available. The NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3090 is available right now starting at $1,499 or 1,399 pounds around Australia 2030. Now, all that does round up to American $1,500. A little bit more research, JTech. That's all you have to do. Yes, all of that prices that you see on the screen are scalpers. They're scalpers. But if you look at the retail price, you'll see it right there. It's like I could look at your PlayStation, and I'm not going to pay over $1,200 for a PlayStation. You could say, oh, PlayStations don't cost that much. Really? Then how come you're going to show them the fake price, JTech? You saw me type it in and you saw me look even further. Just because you see the first price doesn't mean it's the correct price. Do a little bit more research, Tech. Saying you look at research. Get out of here. Let's continue.
If you finish paying $3,000, which you could buy a car with that shit, you could pay off a couple months of rent with that shit. Of course you're not gonna want to go buy games. You already spent the majority of your fucking money on a graphics card, not to mention the case or the hard drive or the mouse and keyboard or the.
I want to restart it right here. MSRP of the PlayStation 5 is $1,200. That's not the price? Well, that's an MSRP. I could take your logic and push it back towards you. Or you could use my logic and look at the real MSRP just to tackle it. But let's go.
RTX 3080s, right? But the latest and greatest is the 3090s. Those motherfuckers are like 3,000 up. If you finish paying $3,000, which you could buy a car with that shit, you could pay off a couple months of rent with that shit. Of course you're not gonna want to go buy games. You already spent the majority of your fucking money on a graphics card, not to mention the case or the hard drive or the mouse and keyboard or the newest wide monitor. Like, PC is expensive.
From a dude that said that he bought a whole bunch of PlayStation special editions and stuff, didn't you say that you could put money to the side and buy another console? Didn't you say that? I think you did. How about this? Put money to the side and buy it. That's what most people do. Or how about this? Put it on credit. That's what I did with mine. Credit. Pay my credit card. Pay my credit card. Every time I get paid, put it back in the account. I got time. You could do credit. There's other options of trying to get it. But yet you don't seem to understand that. Yeah, to have the greatest PC, you got to put money to it. I get that. But you could build a PC for $500 if you don't feel like doing credit. And it's still game. My sister built her PC for less than $500 and all their games playing at ultra settings. Even Paladins, Roblox, all that stuff. That's all she playing. And that's all she need. I don't think you understand. The one thing that PC that could do that the console can't do is options. Yeah, you have a PlayStation 4. I'm sorry, not PlayStation 4. Yeah, the PlayStation 5. All the PlayStation 5s are the same. Yeah, you can put different backgrounds. I get that. But either here or there, you put your backgrounds on it, whatever. It's still the same PlayStation. Same thing with the Xbox. Still the same Xbox. With PC, yeah, a lot of people run Windows as an operating system. Or they could run Linux. Or they could run Apple, a Hackintosh. You can have a pink case. You can have a black case. White case. You can have Chinese fans. You can have Liam Lee fans. You have the expensive fans. You can have Amazing Graham. You can have a closed case. You can have an open case. You can have a glass case. You can have no glass. You have so many options that you could do. The choice is endless. You can have a cheap PC. You can have an expensive PC. There's options. And you know what's funny? We could take our PC apart while you void a warranty. So I think I'd rather go ahead and stick with using credit to pay for the parts. Pay it back. Buy more parts. And guess what? I show you I bought games. I even bought game on Game Pass. So your argument right there is flawed. You don't know nothing. You're trying to make your point valid.
So yeah, I sympathize with you guys spending so much money on hardware that when it comes to the games, you don't have any money left.
You don't know what they do as a job. Maybe people want to play nothing but free games. There's people out there that want to play free games. Just like on PlayStation, I got a buddy. He owned a PlayStation 4. He said he will not upgrade to a PlayStation 5. All he do is play Call of Duty. And he say if his PlayStation 5 break down, he'll pick up a PlayStation 5 to play more Call of Duty. He don't play exclusives like you do. He's a Call of Duty player.
That's kind of like
I
you
don't
get a
sympathize.
lottery ticket and you buying everybody else everything and
I
you
don't
spoiling
sympathize
everybody,
with
but
them
you
because
ain't
you
gonna
get
have
what
shit
you
for
pay for.
yourself. What you say?
I don't sympathize with them because you get what you pay for. You know what you're paying for. You look at the games that are on PC and you realize, oh, I want to build a PC for that.
I build a PC so I can do more than gaming. I build a PC so I can play games. I could buy whatever I want. It's my money. Like you bought your PlayStation and you keep on buying PlayStation, it's your money. But if you say I can't build a PlayStation, I can't build a PC to a PlayStation price. If I'm looking at you, JTech, I'll be like, okay, how many PlayStations did you buy? Because if you buy a lot, I could do way more than what you expect because you bought PlayStation over and over again. Give me the price, I'll build a PC after that. And it's going to be MSRP, the real MSRP. All right? But I think I'm going to end the video right here. Let's make my face bigger. All right, so we're at the end of the video. I just want to make a short, not a short video, but a good amount of videos so I could go ahead and fix this up. But JTech, you're wrong. I showed you the price. Now look, if you ever ask me for a debate, I'll debate you. But here's go the terms, because I am not going through what other people are going through. We're not going on your channel because apparently you have all your people that's on your channel want to go ahead and be on your team and want to go 2 against 1. We're not doing that. All right? It's going to be you and I. It's not going to be on your channel. It's going to be a real debate. I want to go to a different platform because your platform is biased. And even though I say I want to keep it unbiased as possible and I'd rather listen to people have a conversation, you don't know if I'm telling the truth. So I could get that part. I want it to be on a planned time. You stay on the East Coast and I stay on the East Coast. We're both in the same time zone. So we could make that plan at the exact time. I don't want to hear me blocking you because I never block you. You could go on Twitter and you can see me if I block you. You can check my profile. It might look empty because I don't use it. And it's going to be 10 minutes of, it's going to be 10-minute discussion for both of us, putting out there our reasons. And then it's going to be a 10-minute of a counteraction of the reason that we talk about. And then we're going to have a conversation, a back and forth for about 10, 20 minutes. That's a real debate. All right? So if you want to do it, I'm okay with it. All right? And we got to do it on a different platform. Something that is not biased. So, yeah. If you ever want to debate, I'm down with that. But it got to be through that type of rules. But everybody, that's the end of the video. What you think about it? And you know what? Unlike JTech, I don't beg for subscribers. I don't beg for people to try on the shirt and saying that it's a great shirt. I'll let you decide. That has some good points? Let me know. You know? And unlike JTech, I don't block your comments. I let it out and I like and heart it. If I miss some, do apologize. I'll go back through and do that. But anyways, that's the end of the video, and I will show you my setup a little bit later. I think I got some plans about how I'm going to do my channel and how I'm going to do content and everything. Just still have that certain idea in my head. So without that being said, everybody's human. My name is Karan Williams. You have yourself a great day. Peace.